Okay, so ingredients. So I've got all my ingredients ready. So there's my nuts. Blitz those up. So you can use a liquidizer. I've still got one of the mini little liquidizers that I had when my boys were little that I used to make their meals with. And it's good for doing things like breadcrumbs and small bits of blitzing that I need to do. So that's what I've done that in. So that's my mixed nuts. As I said, I've got walnuts, got cashew nuts and almonds in there. It's my mixed herbs. This is the chia seed, and that will just soak up all the liquid and stick everything together. Got soy sauce, it's made, stock's made up there, onion and garlic that's waiting to be fried off, some dried cranberries, I've managed to get, they were whole, so I've just roughly chopped those, and this is my blitzed oats, so it's made like a fine oatmeal, so you could use oatmeal instead, I imagine. Tin. So using a loaf tin, so what I've done is I've got a strip of greaseproof paper going long ways and one going width ways. Generally use parchment paper. I haven't got any at the moment, and this was the last of the greaseproof paper actually from when I moved in. So that what that does, it just means that you can lift it straight out and you haven't got to worry about washing up or oiling your dish. So the first thing we're going to do is to fry off the onion and garlic, and while I'm doing that I'm just going to mix everything else into, apart from the liquid, put everything else into a dish. So let's get cooking. Okay, so stick the frying pan on to heat. And I must apologise for the dog next door. She doesn't normally bark, she's not happy. So just get those on to fry. I'm just going to get a bowl out. You can see it's very quickly beginning to go translucent, so and brown on the edges. Right, so I'm going to turn that off, I'm going to leave those there, and then we're going to go and start putting everything in a bowl. I've just got myself a glass bowl there. So I'm going to add the dry ingredients first, and the reason I'm doing that is just makes it easier to mix them all together. mix that all in. So you can see the herbs all nicely mixed through together. There's the cranberries. Those mixed in. I'm just trying to just make sure that all the ingredients are evenly distributed. You don't want to get them all stuck in one place. Soy sauce. Going to give the stock a stir. There we go. So very quickly you should start to see this come in together as the chia seeds soak up the fat liquid. Now it does say in the recipe, it gives you the liquid. As I said, these things can depend on temperature, the age of your ingredients, how dry they are. But it does say to give it a few minutes to soak in before you decide on what you want to do. You can add more flour to it if you want to. But I think this will be okay. I'm just going to can see very quickly it's beginning to take on a much firmer consistency, so that's going to be okay. So now that's all ready to pop into a roasting into the loaf tin. Now if you've only got a small one, use small ones. You can put these into individual little dishes if you want to, which I've done before, which is quite a nice way of doing it. So let's get that into the centre. There we go. I'm just going to use a spatula to smooth that all down. And that's ready to go in the oven.